Alright, hey everybody. This is a informational video about me because so that people can know who I am, so that I can start making ask ranshipe videos I can ask ranshipe like general questions, wrestling questions, or stuff like that, so that I can get out there on YouTube. Well, my name is Leroy, and I'm 20 years old. I live in St. Joseph, Missouri. I've been a huge wrestling fan since late 2008, actually. My first match I recall is Randy Orton versus Evan Bourne. That was my favorite match of 2008 that I remember, because Randy Orton RKOing Evan Bourne when he did Airborne. That was great. I enjoyed that match very much. I remember also my favorite feud from back in then was Randy Orton and John Cena. Great feud. I'm very satisfied with it. But yeah, and 2009 came along with like DX and Legacy, like DX versus Legacy and Jericho and all that kind of stuff, all those great tag teams. That was great. DX versus Legacy from back in at Armageddon. That was a good match. Very satisfied with it. Jericho, Eminem, great tag teams. 2010. Ooh, I remember stuff from 2010, like the Nexus, the original Nexus, not with Wade Barrett leading it. That Nexus, that was one of my favorite ones. 2011 with the Core. Then the new Nexus with CM Punk leading it. That was, in my opinion, I wasn't that big a fan of the new Nexus than of the old one. I like the old one better. The Core was my favorite back in SmackDown, along with the likes of Drew McIntyre, the Undertaker back when he was competing weekly, when he had the world titles and stuff like that. Edge, Batista, all kinds of and those people. I was actually a fan back when Jeff Hardy left the WWE for what he says for now, even though he hasn't came back since then. I hope he returns soon, but TNA's been using him greatly, and I don't think he's gonna come back anytime soon, but if he does, that'd be great. Many people will enjoy it. I would, but anyways, and then my favorite divas, I got several different favorite WWE superstars and divas, but my favorite superstar right now would have to be Seth Rollins, because I've always liked him. Like when he was in Shield, I liked him over Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, because he has more potential. He's more of a main event player than any others. And I think he's gonna be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion here by WrestleMania if he cashes in. He probably will. Alright, but my all-time favorite is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Great superstar, Hall of Famer. Back in 2008 when I first started watching it, my favorite was Evan Bourne with Kofi Kingston. Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston, Air Boom. Great tag team, by the way, too. Enjoyed them. 2008's I actually liked John Cena back then. 2008, 2009, 2010, but 11 and 12 to now, I don't really like him. I respect him though. I respect the hell out of him, but I just like him I respect him as a wrestler. He's very, very good. Divas. Okay, divas. My favorite diva of all time is Melina. Melina was my favorite superstar from 2008 to the time she left the WWE, which I forgot when she left. And then after she left, I started liking Layla and Lay Cool. Michelle McCool and Layla. I liked them for a couple years until I saw AJ on season 3 of NXT, and then I fell in love with her. And AJ's been my favorite for many since NXT season 3 all the way to today. I've been a fan of Paige. Went back to Layla along with AJ and Paige. Those 3 are my all-time favorite divas, and now I'm into Bella. I'm into Brie. Total Brie mode for life. And also, I am also a huge TNA fan. I have not been watching it in a while because of the fact that my DVR or my cable does not get Destination America, unfortunately. But I am still a big fan of Jeff Hardy, like you've seen on my previous video on how to make my Hardy armbands, or you see on my profile on Twitter, my Hardy outfit. I put that together 3 years ago, and then I wore those to school during when it was like Celebrity Day or Just As Your Idol Day. I've done that multiple times. People look to me and be like, what's that kid doing? I don't take it. I just ignore them because I'm a Hardy fan for life. I am a fan from TNA. I've been a fan of TNA since 2010, but I've been watching like past ones, like past TNAs, because I like the Main Event Mafia, the new Main Event Mafia with Sting, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, Rampage Jackson. Though that Main Event Mafia, when they had their feud with Aces and Eights, which was a great feud. Wasn't disappointed about that. That was actually one of the best feuds that I've seen recently in TNA. You watching this probably has a different viewpoint of a great rivalry in TNA, but I like Main Event Mafia versus Aces and Eights rivalry. Fortune 4 and Immortal, I know that's a great rivalry. I did not watch that. I didn't watch it back then when they were around, but I've seen videos of them, and they are great. Okay, superstars of Impact that I like are Bully Ray, Magnus, Jeff Hardy, Bram. There's more superstar. Kurt Angle. I like him. I think he's still the GM. Someone get back on me on that. I think he's still the GM. But yeah, TNA is it's one of my favorites. I would watch that every single week until we didn't have any cable. And when we finally had cable, I couldn't watch it because of the fact that none of my parents like or never seen TNA before, so they don't know what it's like and they don't want to, which is weird. And knockouts of TNA are, my favorite one is Gail Kim. She's been one of my favorites since I first started Impact, but didn't really care about the divas until the knockouts until 2013. And then I still don't remember most of the knockouts, but I just remember Gail Kim being one of my favorites. And then for right now, my viewpoint on the WWE right now, it's going alright, but I think they're focusing more on kids because they're making another kid movie based off like off of the Flintstones, which I'm like, what I just see. They're just making it so weird. They're making it based around children, and with that, I'm actually. I saw it coming that Sting was going to face Triple H. I saw it coming since Survivor Series when Team Authority lost because of Sting. I've seen that coming. And also, I think that Roman Reigns is. I want Roman Reigns to beat Lesnar, but on the other hand, I want Lesnar to beat Reigns. But rumors state that Lesnar's going to go back to the UFC, so Roman's probably going to win at WrestleMania. And then Rusev, I have determined that since he beat John Cena, he's going to be really hard to beat, but WWE's not going to let his streak go on like Goldberg's. No, he can't go on as far as Goldberg's streak. Goldberg was 175-5 in his career. Rusev is not going to do that. I believe that John Cena, I think he's scared of John Cena. Rusev's scared of John Cena again because since he beat him at Fastlane, Rusev doesn't want Cena to have another title shot at his US title. And yeah, as far as the other matches at WrestleMania, I don't quite know. I don't know the card yet. We will know here within the next month or so, or within the next few weeks actually, on Raw and SmackDown. But yeah, I am going to be wrapping up this video and leave all comments to me. Oh, no, I'm not going to wrap up this video quite yet because I got one more thing. What really bugs me, this is a little rant, but what bugs me the most is when people do not pronounce my name on Twitter right. I'm not saying that it's not hard to, it's hard to pronounce, but it is ranshipe. They say ranshipe. And now I'm not being mean to anybody, I'm just making it clear. It's not ranshipe, it's ranshipe. Just the E is silent. So just take out the E and just put ran, then ship. Ranshipe. That is my name, that is my Twitter name, that's all my names that I use on everything except Facebook. And then I think that is all that I have to talk about today. An overview of this video is I've introduced myself. I've went through WWE stuff, how long I've been a fan, and what I thought about it from back then, my favorite superstars, divas. Went through TNA and how much of a fan I was of that. And I went through a little rant, not to be mean to anybody, about how to correctly pronounce my name on Twitter and all the other stuff. Alright, I am for real going to wrap up this video now. And this is a ranshipe signing off. You have a great day, guys.